Deportiva y con swing.
Deportiva y con swing.
La factoría del deporte desde New York para ti. Es una máquina.
Es una máquina
Pensada para ti.
pensada para ti. Número uno en las redes, dale like y compartir.
Con informaciones importantes siempre frescas.
Y con entrevistas que te ponen de cabeza.
Lo mejor del deporte lo encontrarás aquí.
Búscale en las redes, dale like y compartir.
Suscríbete,
Ay sí,
infórmate.
ok. Dale a la campana para que te llegue.
Like I mentioned the other day, please refrain from tweeting while the press conference is going on, just out of respect for people in the room. And Nelson, just please refrain from tweeting until the press conference is over. Thanks.
Okay. I'm not that quick.
All right, go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Nelson, can you tell us how it came to be that it was the Nationals were your choice?
First of all, you had to thank the Nationals for making me part of this great organization, great culture. And I feel like, talking to Soto days before the sign.
Conversation with Soto like?
Come here, let's do something special, let's win. No doubt he's one of the best hitters in baseball, and also a Dominican guy that they all Dominican love. And I believe what we have as a team is pretty good.
When beyond Soto, just when you looked at this team, what stood out to you that made it feel like it was a fit?
I think a combination from young and veteran guys. Definitely ahead. Strasburg is there, the one that we always looking at to be the horse. And the bullpen also very solid.
What did they sort of tell you about the direction this team is going in? When you talked to Riz, you talked to John, what was kind of the message for you that they were sending?
Well, they say that any guy like me in the lineup, Also the same way with Soto, he mentioned it's going to be good to be he in front of him or behind him. So it was basically that's it.
What was the first day like out there?
It was kind of long, but it was fun. I was playing first, joking around with Bell, the guys, but it was fun. It was nice to finally be in the field, and do what I love.
For those of us who don't know you as well as some others, how have you been able to maintain such great production in your 40s at the stage of your career?
I guess I know my body well enough. I find routines. I find way to first and most important, stay on the field. That's how you can get productive. And trust the work that I put on every day. I rest a lot. I take a lot of naps too. So that's a good tip.
Did you get a scouting report on the nap room from that start?
No. Do we have one? Oh, yes. Okay. Here we go. We're working good then. I know. I'll let my agent make that call.
That would have been a problem. You mentioned Ron. What has impressed you from afar about seeing his career so far? And what he's been able to do?
He's pretty mature. He understands the strike zone pretty well. He know when or how to make damage. It's very impressive to see him daily basis. It's gonna be fun to be behind and in front of him, see him hitting also. And hopefully, the only thing can stop him is injury. Hopefully, he can stay healthy and do what he's supposed to do in the future also.
When did the Nationals come up in this? Because publicly in the social media reports, there were other teams. There was never Washington.
Well, never trust that much the media, they always, but I guess they was always there, they was always involved, but like I said, at the end of the day, I think I make the right call. In a few charity events, also because Dominicans, we many stuff. He came to my house with my foundations, the stuff we do with my foundations also. And we've been having pretty good and pretty close relationships since then. Also, we play against all-stars, bunch of events that we do in Dominican.
What did your off season look like? Where did you train? And then like what was the biggest key to training during the lockout?
Normally I train in my house. I have all the stuff that I need there, my batting cage, my gym, my strength coach go to the Dominican, my hitting coach go there. I have my therapy there. So I have basically everything that I need in my house. Definitely, I think that's the biggest challenge, face new pitchers that basically maybe I see it once in my career. I had to trust the scouting reports and watch video. That's what my preparation looked like a daily basis before I go to bed. When I show up to the stadium, I want to have a pretty good idea what to expect from pitchers, and I will figure out. Yeah, no doubt. I think my first time getting traded from Milwaukee to Texas, I think that was kind of shocking. But I mean, it's not like I'm trading. I'm started from spring training. This is not my first team. I know I've been so many teams, and definitely experience is a huge role for a player. And yeah, I think it'll be good. I always want to. The chance to play first last year for the first time in my career. But I was ready if it just in case it happened.
Production last year in Tampa was still productive, but it wasn't quite what it was in Minnesota. Was there any specific reasons for that, you think? And you think it just
I cannot call. Yeah, I cannot recall. I think my numbers were good in a row. Home was something that I can explain what was the deal, but it's just part of baseball, I guess.
Talk about how important it is as a leader in that clubhouse and also kind of helping the younger guys, kind of maybe teaching them a little bit the ropes. How important is that for you? Do you take pride in that as you've gotten older, like one in your career?
No doubt. I think coming up, I be close with a lot of players that I learned through years. Even the young guys, I learned from them also. And I love to help, anything, any way that I can reach a guy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a position player, also can be a pitcher. Anything that I can see on and off the field, I love to help. I don't think you have to tell anything. I mean, he take care of himself. I mean, he works as a leader. I mean, the way he acts, all the things he does is first class. Experience is the only thing that can also make you grow, and just a matter of time for him. Not really. We talk a lot about baseball. He understands basically what it takes for him to be able to play every day, and that's one of the most important things. Just make sure you're there for your team, for your fans, competing, and he does a great thing. So probably through the year, we would talk about different stuff that maybe I feel like he needs to get better or he needs to improve. And if he feel like he needs some help from me, I'll be there for him too. Always watching, always paying attention to stuff. You never know what can be beneficial for yourself.
I'm gonna go to the Zoom call real quick. Go ahead and raise your hands to the Zoom call, and we will call on you. Mark Zuckerman, MassonSports.com.
Hey, Nelson, what you were talking about with leadership, and you also said you've played for a good number of teams over your career, but it seems like everywhere you've gone, you've been embraced and everyone talks about you being a leader and so popular. Is that a hard thing to do when you're coming to a new team right away to establish that?
Well, I don't think I tried to come up and be a leader. It just happened. I'm gonna be myself. I think you should go by example and lead by examples. I come early, work hard, and I do what I'm supposed to do in the field, not the field, and just let the other things just take care of themselves, you know.
When you hear teammates and former teammates talk about you that way, how does that make you feel to know that?
And I guess that's who I am.
Matt Weinrich, NBC Sports Washington.
Hey, Nelson, did you consider signing before the lockout started, or did you want to wait to see whether the Universal DH was coming to the National League?
Yeah, I got a few offers before the lockout, but definitely I get explore what was going on after the lockout from the point of the Universal DH.
And you mentioned the culture.
He's a great manager, guy that let players just be themselves. He let the players play free, just being themselves. And as a player, manager who protects you and lets you be yourself, that's who we want to play for.
Thanks.
When you first came up, who were the players? Were there any players that did what you do, that like took you under your wing, under their wing, to help you along? Like, did you have any older veterans when you were a young rookie who watched out for you?
Yeah, maybe no watch out, but I learned from him a lot. I think Michael Young from Rangers, he was a great example. He was a leader on and off the field. A guy you can rely every day. It don't matter the situation, win or lose, he always there for the teammates and for the media. He was
to you, and after you finished, you met him kind of halfway and you had a discussion. Was he asking you what you thought of what he was trying to do?
I was trying to help him out. I saw something before he threw me the last pitch that I realized right away what was the pitch that was coming, even before he pitched. So I was telling him that, like, make sure you do this the right way. Don't change you. I guess you pat him the way you draw the ball and all this stuff. Yes.
After the lockout, anything else? All right. Thanks, Nelson. Thanks,
Yeah.
everybody. We'll
You got it.
maybe in shortly.
All right.
Saludos, Oniel Batista, la máquina deportiva, te quedaste.